Welcome to the SideQuest Loser, a narrative experiment. This homebrew role-playing game uses familiar concepts loosely from the far-flung and Dungeons & Dragons systems in a science fiction setting. Successes will be indicated by this tone. Mixed successes will be indicated by this tone. And failures will be indicated by this tone. Now sit back, relax, and prepare for takeoff. So where are you guys at this point?
We're in the control room.
So you were heading back up to go get Wretch.
Yeah. Oh, look, I found the fucking control thing. The comms. Found it. I pressed the button. We're coming.
Where, Ken? Where are we coming?
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he just stays put. We gotta figure out what the fucking noise was, though. That's ominous.
I push his hand off the comms. Yes, Wretch, indeed we are coming. Where are you? Wretch? Wretch?
So you're not getting an answer.
He probably couldn't find the comms like we couldn't.
Do you think he was still in the vents when that loud bump?
That's what it sounded like. Found out a lot of vents in my day.
That's fair. You do seem like the Mission Impossible type.
I got my own agendas.
Wretch. So you're staring this thing right in the face. You can see it. Full body, because there's a little bit of glow coming in from the engine room. Because you made it all the way down to the engine room.
All the way down. Okay.
So the yellow eyes, black hair. This thing is hissing at you. It's not a cat. It is the thing that was rumored for so long to exist, and nobody has ever seen one. It is a crater mite. People have talked about that. These are the folklores that people have spread year after year to scare their children into doing whatever they wanted. Nobody has ever seen it as a mythical, make-believe creature, and here is one described perfectly to a T, staring at Wretch directly in the face.
Cool. Well, I tried this once before, and it went horribly, so let's try it again. I'm going to perform mimicry, and I want to turn into it so I can be a hissing, yellow-eyed, black furry thing screaming, hissing right back at it. All right.
If you fuck up, you're turning into that toad again. All right, so you turn into a mirror image of this crater mite.
And I'm just going...
Do you eat it?
So startled,
What is all that hissing?
you do startle it,
To
Steve.
the engine room.
Sounds like cat to the trash bag. What the fuck?
Quick, we have to get to the engine room.
Well, when I say hissing, don't get that mixed up with like a cat. It's more like...
A skunk spraying.
Think of like the aliens from Aliens. Like that. Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
Like steam from an engine.
All right, so I turn into the crater mite, and I'm doing the pretty much the same exact thing back to it, but trying to put a little more intensity in my...
Actually, roll a charisma. See how you do with your hiss.
Cool.
All right, it's a success. So it turns... yeah, success.
Success.
It turns, runs, punches through the metal of the ventilation, so it leaves a similar mark to what you saw up on the upper deck.
The bowling ball size thing. So is this like the size of a bowling ball? Is it that compact, or what?
Well, it's body like it punctures with its head, and then the full body is no bigger than its head.
Okay.
Like,
how
so
long is it then? If I'm able to kind of see it move like that.
Dog size. Medium dog size.
Medium dog size. There we go.
It's the size of a puma.
As it punches through, there are some wires dangling there, and it takes a bite out of them as it disappears.
I'm sorry. Oh, what a bitch! Or to translate. All right. So now that's the only hole in the vent, or since there was light coming through the...
Well, there's some
room,
like small
vent?
cracks, and it's worn out.
Is there a vent in front of me?
You're in the vent still.
I mean, I'm sorry, like
Vent like a
vent. So like how I oozed up into it. Is there something I can ooze out of to be in the engine room?
You look to your right, and there's one couple feet away.
I'm gonna ooze out of the vent.
Okay.
Into the engine room.
And I assume you guys are kind of getting down to the engine room at this
Yeah.
point. Winded this time because you've been up and down the stairs a couple times. So you run and you see Wretch crawling out of the vent as he's coming out.
Is he still in the form of the thing?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I ready my weapon and aim it.
So as I'm oozing out and I still look like a Cratermite, I don't have to sound like I'm like, hey guys, they look like this.
Wretch?
Wait.
Wretch, where are you?
Hold on.
Yeah, let's make some rolls. Let's make this interesting.
Roll another charisma check. I want to see if you're staying in character right after that hiss, if you hiss back at these guys.
You want to fail this.
Yeah, please do. Oh, that's a fail. This is definitely a fail.
Yeah.
So he crawls out of the vent and just starts hissing at you two as you're just coming down the steps and right into the engine room.
I'm gonna pull out my heat-seeking missiles.
I have my pistol ready.
He shouldn't be hot because he's not like a mammal.
It's true. I do not have warmth at all.
But you're going to fire missiles in our engine.
I didn't
In the
say I was
engine
gonna fire
room,
it.
there's probably plenty of hot
Didn't say I was
things.
gonna fire it. I'm going to use it to understand whether this thing is warm or not.
Why would you check that? Like, why would you immediately? Okay, that's like too much understanding what's going on.
Okay. I noticed that it doesn't detect heat, and I question
he's
it.
going with it.
I question it. I'm like, something's not right.
So we saw him ooze out of the vent.
But then he kind of goes back to Cratermite form when he plops on the ground.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an informed opinion about my target. I saw that it oozed out, and I'm going to see if logic dictates whether I pull the trigger once or not. So what kind of roll would you like me to make for that?
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
That's a fail.
That's a fail?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm firing a shot.
Okay. Dexterity.
Thank God.
His weakest skill.
No, my strongest skill.
Strongest skill.
Okay. That's successful. Although, you are taking an emotional harm because one of your comrades just shot at you.
You know what? That's fair. Okay. Now can I respond?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything is kind of resolved in that moment of panic.
Okay.
So, next round of panic, I guess.
So I, out of my stash, one of my little oozy things, I will bring out the pen that I stole from the scientist to be like, hey, it's me. Remember, I have this pen. And I'm just like, just trying to be like, remember, it's me with the pen?
Either way, yeah, just roll. We'll do charisma. It's trying to pitch something.
Oh my God, he killed Wretch and took the pen. Ken, are you seeing this? This is wild.
Yeah, where the fuck did he get that pen?
I don't know, and why is he pointing to it?
Speaking of pen, though, out of the steam parts. Wretch doesn't see it. You guys see it from behind Wretch. These yellow eyes and black fur coming through this cloud of steam. And so it's like a second one. You're seeing a second one of these.
I point my heat-seeking missile at it.
Well, before we get to that, it jumps up and grabs the pen from your hand and runs off.
Son of a bitch! I'm getting that fucking pen back. I'm just gonna write -stolen for right now because I'm coming back for that.
So we don't get any moves. It just does this and goes.
Well, okay, so it does that and it's starting to run off. I'll give you guys a reaction.
I'm gonna point my heat-seeking missile at it
Okay.
to see if it's warm.
This one.
I'm going to.
I just imagine you just carrying around this
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Well,
Cold, hot,
yeah,
cold.
That's what
that's
he does.
exactly what I do.
I'm going
You
to
should
say.
really convince him just to get some goggles that
Yeah.
see everything. And
You should really get some thermal goggles instead of carrying around missiles that could probably destroy the ship from the inside.
That's a great idea.
We'll have to go back to the armory for those.
they're there. Because why wouldn't they be?
Later.
Oh my God, they fought over the pen? there's another one, and I shoot at the new one.
Do a dexterity. All right, so you do miss it. It's a mixed success, but you hit a pipe right next to it, and steam just hits this thing. So it definitely cooks off some of the hair. You can see it just kind of, I don't know, wherever. So you didn't hit it with a bullet, but you did harm it with the steam. And you hear it kind of like hiss and kind of bang around a bit.
Thanks, now it's gonna smell like fucking shit in here. Burnt hair is the worst.
Well, I'm trying here to not blow up the ship, although I did put another hole in the ship.
Yeah. At least I was smart enough not to shoot.
It's probably okay. We're probably all right. We didn't all just explode, so I'm going to assume that we're okay.
So are there two of these things? Because something's not right here, Steve.
I mean, there are a lot of holes in the ship. There could plausibly be two of these things. Yes.
Oh, I'm referring to that fucking weird thing sitting across the hall from us.
Was that one hot or cold?
The one remaining is cold.
I can just shut down my mimicry and just go back. So by this point, after just this whole fucking debacle, it just back into Wretch. I'm like, hey, I'm glad that you weren't the greatest of shot, but...
Oh my god, Wretch, I knew it was you all the time. That's why I missed
That doesn't make me feel any better. I'm actually kind of emotionally hurt by that, but I think we can move past this. Hey, I need to get that pen back. They did not ask for that. Yeah, so that's the stuff that's biting on stuff. I saw it happen in front of my eyes, and yeah, this is going to be a time. So
Thank God you're here, Wretch. There's two of those things, although the other one disappeared now too.
Yeah, come on, Coop, get it together. Get it to fucking get. That was the other one.
I was reloading when he changed.
I'm glad Ken's here too.
All right, everybody make a dex roll. Okay, so you're a mixed success. Everybody else passed. So this creature again, it climbs up from behind you guys, kind of gets the drop on you, and the other two jumped out of the way. It jumps onto Cooper and pins you to the ground, but you don't take any harm.
Okay.
And it has the pen in its mouth still.
It's the pen one. That son of a bitch.
That is a chance to get it back, motherfucker.
Did I drop my gun or do I still have my gun?
Oh, you still have your gun.
I put my heat-seeking missile at it. Is it warm?
Yes it is.
All right, just staying consistent. Okay, just making sure. Seeing some shit.
Help? Can I try to struggle free?
Figure out. So he's checking in the temperature again. Let's let Wretch do a move, and then we'll do another round.
I want to try to leap and then assault this little fucker because he has my pen. I want my pen back. Cooper is pinned. The mite is just on top of him.
Yeah, it's its feet, it has a lot of power, and it's stepping on your chest right now. You can't really get up.
I'm gonna throw my amoebic self and just throw everything into this mite to try to knock him off of Cooper and possibly grab my pen if possible, or at least make him drop the pen. 7.
All right, so you dodge to tackle into it, doing assault, correct?
Yes.
It lays down, and you soar over it, and you sail underneath one of the
With the steam engines?
Yeah. Whatever you want to imagine in this room. He slides under that mechanical contraption. So no harm.
No harm, but I missed it.
You missed the target.
Okay.
All right, so now it's laying on me.
So as you lay there, unarmed and vulnerable, the creature steps on your chest, itching its way to your face. You close your eyes, turn your head, and await the inevitable, hoping it will be over quick. The next thing you feel is the slimy tongue of this creature repeatedly licking your face. You sit up and see that it's wagging its tail.
Are you a good kitty? And I put my hand out slowly to see if I can pet it.
Yeah, and you do. And so there's a spark of electric in the room, and you hear the voice kind of trying to pick back up, and you think it's Big D trying to power in, and he's like,
"What a good girl."